Welcome back to Heroes Next Door. Today we are in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We are at the Goodwill Fire Company. We have an opportunity to do a Station Rigs tour. This is a 2012 Spartan Airlight system. Let's take a look. So to the untrained eye, this actually just looks like a regular fire truck. It's got all the same features that a fire truck has as far as your air packs, your radios, all your safety systems, but this is a unique vehicle. This is actually an Airlight, and it's got very specific tools that are gonna help on the fire grounds. It doesn't pump water, it doesn't fight fires, but it keeps those firefighters doing their job. So one of the ways the Airlight started here in Westchester is back in 1972. Some of the guys coming back from Vietnam actually wanted to use their skills and give back to the community. And they actually set up an old F-150, 1972 F-150 with an air tank on the back, actually an air pump on the back, and they were doing more of the scuba stuff. So they were doing the rescues for the dive. As time advanced, they realized that there is not much call for using the scuba stuff, but there is a call to have light and have air, especially on a fire grounds. When you have an extended operation for an active building fire, or you have maybe a barn fire that you're gonna spend a lot of time at, you need to have access to air to keep those firefighters fighting. So in the back of this is the seats for the personnel. Each seat has their own air bottle. This is where those extra firemen are gonna come and play. When you show up on a fire ground and you need that extra hands, this is the crew that's gonna bring it. So as we make our way around the truck, I'm gonna open the cabinets and kind of show you what's inside. This is the first compartment behind the driver's side. This is where all of our reels are to plug in the lights. This is also where they have the tower up top. This actually has a 25-foot boom that will light up any area that you need. Next cabinet behind here is where we're gonna have some more tools. This is our air ejectors and our portable lights. These portable lights can be put up on the ground, they can be put up on tripods, or they can bring it right up to the scene. Lighting on a scene is gonna be very important for safety, and this is what an Airlight is all about. So opening up the next cabinet here, this is where actually they have their spare air bottles. These are specific to Goodwill, but this Airlight is actually able to fill any air bottle that you need. They have the adapters available to make sure that we're working with our brothers and sisters, so if I'm with another company, they can fill those bottles. So the tarps here are used to designate which bottles are good and ready to go versus the ones that need to be filled. So normally green would be ready to go. Come off the fire grounds, exchange your bottle, take one from the green, put your old one on the yellow, and then get back on the scene. In the back corner here is some of their safety equipment and rehab. So they got their safety cones, making sure things are good. They got their water, but this is actually very important. They use air, but they filterize the air. So everything that you're breathing is all filtered and clean, ready to go. This is where those tripods that I talked about that you can put on those portable lights, they store them back here. They're using every place available on this truck to store their equipment. As we make our way around to the back, this is actually the business end of this truck. This is actually the fill station. This fill station is awesome. You have the ability to fill at least 2 bottles on one side, 2 bottles on the other, 4 total. This has 6 bottles full for your cascade system. Here are all your knobs. The guy's gonna control it, put it in here, lock it back up. Make sure it's nice and safe. You're not filling it on the side. Lock it down and go ahead and fill your bottles. Easy to read, nice and clean. You got your radio system here so you know exactly who needs bottles, where things are going. Keep track of everything right here. Coming around the corner on the passenger side of the vehicle, we'll open up the next cabinet here, and what do we see? This is actually some tools. You know, one thing that's unique about Goodwill is actually they use this as their second out RIT, which is the Rapid Intervention Team. So they got another chainsaw, they got a generator with a light on it, they got some hand tools, a little bit more tarps. Having the ability to multitask off of a fire truck is a very good way to utilize the service and utilize the crews that you have. Next cabinet above the wheels here is actually the thing that is unique about this truck. This is not just a cascade system. This actually has an air pump on it. So no matter if I'm out there for 2 hours or I'm out there for 2 days, I have the ability to actually pump air, fill my cascade system, and make sure my fire guys can get back on the grounds. Next cabinet we have here is some more tools. They actually have a set of irons. They got your sledgehammers. They got your axes. Again, this is being used for RIT on top of just an Airlight system. You know, we're carrying 2, 4, 6 extra guys. We're gonna put them to work. They're not just gonna stand around and fill air bottles. They're actually gonna go do the job and help on the fire grounds. Final compartment we have here We have some of the SCBA stuff and working tools. So if you need to run an airbag using air, you have your little caddy here. You can fill air from that also, but they have the ability to fill your air packs for your scuba gear. So if you're doing a confined space, these hose reels and this compact kit will get you close to do those confined space rescues and make sure you have plenty of air to do that. As we're finishing up the truck here, this door goes back into the crew cab where all of our extra guys are coming from. But one of the most important seats is going to be the front seat here. This is where the captain's going to ride and give you assignments, make sure that everybody remains safe. They're going to keep tabs on you. They have the MDC system, they have all their radios. So no matter where they're going, they're able to communicate and keep everybody safe. So this is wrapping up what's inside of an Airlight. It is a fire apparatus, but it's not an engine. Thank you for watching. Once again, if I met your expectations, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification, and look forward to the next videos.